Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sanjay Kumar Yadav, MCH Endocrine Surgery. So many of my residents said that there are a lot of questions on RET Proto-oncogene and MEN2 syndrome. So I thought, okay, I will try to summarize it in this brief video. I hope that it will be helpful for all those who are preparing for MCH entrance exams. So coming to first RET gene, right? RET is a proto-oncogene and it is located on chromosome 10q, right? So, and it has got total 21 exons and there are multiple codons on these exons. So to understand this RET proto-oncogene, we must know what are those exons which are important for us and what are those codons on those exons which are important for us. So to understand this, it is very simple. So basically this has got two domains, right? One is this oncogene has two domains. One is extracellular, one is intracellular domain. So the intracellular domain is called as tyrosine kinase domain. Okay, I don't think this will be important, but in case a question comes, then you can remember that the intracellular domain is tyrosine kinase domain. So for us, important exons are exon number 8, exon number 10, 11. These are all extracellular. Then there is transmembrane part. Then extracellular exons are 13 to 16. 13, 14, 15, 16. So these are exons. Then there are corresponding codons. So to remember which codons are located on which exons, just you can remember it from this series with which they start. Like on exon 8th, the series is 5th 532, 533. For exam purpose, you can remember that series is starting with 5 is located on exon number 8. Then on exon number 10 and 11, series 6 is located. Okay, so on 10 there is a important on 10 the codons are from 609 to 620. Okay, so 10 till 20. And on exon number 11 there is an important codon 634 which we must remember. So here codons are 630, 634, 635 and 637, right? So in this 634 is very important. I will tell you why. Then coming to codon number series starting with 7, it is located on exon number 13. Okay, all 7 series. So codons are 768, 790, 791. I think it will not be important for you. Then coming to series starting from 8, this is located on codon number 14 and 15. Okay, so 14 and 15. So there is a important codon on exon number 14 which is 804. This is 8 series. And on 15 there is 891. This we should remember, right? Then on exon number 16 the codon series is 9. Important codon there are 2, but important one is 918. Okay, so this at least I think most important codons are 634, 891 and 918. But if you can remember at least this series and corresponding exon, it will be it may fetch extra marks if any question comes on that. Okay, so now when we have understood RET Proto-oncogene, so now it will be easy to understand regarding MEN2 syndrome. Okay, so MEN2 syndrome is again divided into two, 2A and 2B. 2A has further 4 types: classical, MEN2A with cutaneous lichen amyloidosis, MEN2A with Hirschsprung disease and familial MTC, and MEN2B is only one. So first we'll see salient features of MEN2A. So MEN2A most commonly associated with exon 11 mutation, exon 10 mutation. Most common is exon 11 and codon 634. So the principal diseases which can occur in MEN2A are medullary thyroid cancer, 100% penetrance in both, pheochromocytoma paraganglioma 25% associated with exon 10 and 50% associated with exon 11 codon 634. PHPT is also associated mostly with 634 and 11, and cutaneous lichen amyloidosis is associated with exon 11 or codon 634 mutation. So what is cutaneous lichen amyloidosis? Cutaneous lichen amyloidosis is also called as notalgia paresthetica. So it is basically a neuropathy which involves the dorsal spinal nerves T2 to T6 dermatomes. Okay, so dorsal T2 to T6. So there is intense itching over back after sun exposure. Okay, so after sun exposure there is intense itching, so leading to hyperpigmentation. So what is treatment? Treatment is moisturizer, local steroid, antihistaminic, and tyrosine kinase inhibitor, which may be asked sometime, can be used for treatment of CLA, which is called as vandatinib. Okay, so this is regarding MEN2A. Briefly about Hirschsprung disease associated with MEN2A syndrome. So it is associated in 7 to 10% of patients with RET Proto-oncogene mutation, and it is called as paradoxical. Why paradoxical? Because this is due to loss of function mutation, while medullary thyroid carcinoma is due to gain of function. Okay, so this, then coming to MEN2B. MEN2B is associated with mutation in 918, codon 918. So we can know from our chart that this is last exon 16 is associated with series 918, and it is associated with highest risk. Okay, so MTC penetrance is 100%, pheochromocytoma is 50%, and there is no PHPT. Okay, so MTC is 100%, PPGL is 50%, and no PHPT. So this we must remember. Now, what is the advantage of knowing all these mutations? Why suddenly there are questions on this? Because in the era of precision medicine, personalized treatment can be offered based on knowing these mutations in the patients. So on the basis of this knowledge, we divide the this group, MEN2 group, into mutations into 3 categories. Okay, and on that basis we offer screening to the patients. So what are those groups? As I earlier said, highest, higher and high group. Okay, so we'll discuss. The advantage of knowing these mutations is we categorize these mutations into highest, higher and high group. Highest is meant to be, and as I said, codons are 918 and 883. So 833, which are located on exon number 16 and 15. So for MTC, the guideline is that prophylactic total thyroidectomy should be performed before 1 year of age. This is importance of knowing these mutations. Then higher risk, all 6 series codons, and in this total thyroidectomy before 5 years of age. Similarly, 5 series and 7 series codons come under high risk, and for them again total thyroidectomy before 5 years of age. So this is the advantage of knowing these mutations. So I think this will help those who are preparing for MCH entrance exam. I will be happy to answer any queries. If you have, you can put it in the comment box, or you can also mail it to me. My email ID is drskyind@gmail.com, and you can also DM me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is drskyind. Thank you.